What is going on tonight, everybody? How are we doing? It is time for Tycoonatic's channel again. Tonight, a game again. Again, playing Oxygen Not Included. Oni, Ani, O-N-I, whatever you want to call it. That's what we are playing tonight. You might have caught me on my previous... there we go. I was wondering why that wasn't showing up. You might have caught me on my previous stream where I was playing around with it right after launch. Well, I've played pretty much nothing but this game for the last week and a half. I don't know, something like that. And wow, I just got to say, wow, this game is amazing. I want to give a big shout out to my buddy Zach, who introduced me to a streamer named Skystorm. Skystorm, that's S-K-Y-E. Look him up on YouTube. That guy makes the greatest tutorial videos for this game and for other games as well. Super good video maker guy, streamer. I don't know if he streams. Well, he does stream. I've mostly just watched his videos, though, which are amazing. So go and check him out. And if you really like him, do like what I did and give him a little support on his Patreon. I do not have a Patreon, however. I just have video games, a microphone, a computer, and a questionable internet connection. So we'll see how this thing works out. So tonight, I have the option of resuming my game, the Anti-Gravity Laboratory, Cycle 192. But you don't want to watch me at Cycle 192. You don't want to watch me carry on with a game that is filled to the brim with adventure and fun things like that. Adventure and a big base and a bunch of stuff that I'm right in the middle of working on. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to start a new game. So here we go. We're going to do no sweat mode because I don't want everybody to die immediately, and that's the greatest thing that they've entered into. So when you go into Oxygen Not Included, you have a choice of a bunch of asteroids. They get harder as you go further along. I am going to do the... I'm kind of tempted to do the forest asteroid because it has wood, and that might make it a little easier, but... the food and oxygen options are low. I have not played with this, so I'm not going to do it first time here. We've also got Rime, which is basically it's too cold. And then we've got Oceania, which has salt water. I haven't dealt with salt water. In fact, I haven't really dealt with any of these unless they're biomes that show up. Ooh, look at that one, that's hot. Unless they're biomes that show up in Terra, which is the default. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hit this little reroll world seed. Actually, I'm just going to put in a seed. I'm going to put in Tycoonatic. Oh no, it didn't let me. Oh no, the seeds are like these weird generated things. So I'm just going to tap this a few times, get myself a little bit of randomization, and we're going to start this game up. Loading. Man, this is my bandwidth is actually way better tonight than it has been previously, probably because the last two times I was stuck on Wi-Fi. Ladies and gentlemen, I am an IT professional, and I will tell you right now, if you are an IT professional out there, do not let people convince you that they can work entirely on Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is a convenience, not what people should be using as their primary connection. It is less secure, and it is slower. So get yourself a wired connection. Okay. So here are my first three duplicate options. So they've got a lot of skills, and they've got various traits. But what I'm looking for is dupes with very specific roles. So I want to start with a digger and a digger, a researcher, and a decorator. I think I'll stick with those. So digging, obviously we're going to be doing a ton of digging. Just dig all the time. And that's going to be super important, especially early on. science, you got to really jump into research to be able to get anything done in this game. So I want to have my researcher there available. And then this one people might have a question about, which is what was it? Decorator. So decorator. So it's an artist, basically. Ooh, that's a good one. Increased germ resistance, allergic reaction to floral scent. I don't like the allergic reaction to floral scent. I don't know how bad that is in this game, but it is. There is a lot of it, especially around the center of the base, or not the center of the base, or especially around the farm. And I have a tendency to kind of cheat because I'm really paranoid about heat, because so many of my bases have died due to overheating, or so many of my farms have. And if you put in artificial light, you generate heat. So, and I'm not going to have like really a way to water cool things or to easily cool things until mid-game, really. I just put it in on my main game, which is like 136 hours. So take that for what it's worth. So I'm going to reroll this one. I still like the 7 creativity. Okay. Increased machinery and decreased calories. So this person eats a lot. Yeah, this person eats more than others, and has better machinery skills. Has that 7 creativity I'm looking for, but not really. Ooh, diver's lungs. Diver's lungs is really good. These guys can work more underwater. I kind of wish I didn't have this on an artist because I'm really not going to have artists working underwater. But I don't know, whatever. Oh, I'm also going to call this Tycoonatic's Evil Lair. Will it take that apostrophe? I don't even know. I'll just take it out. I want to be safe. Let's stick with that unless I get somebody else with diver's lungs that has a better skill. Honestly, somebody who's like running back and forth, somebody who's mostly a carrier of stuff would really need that more than, or a builder would need that more than anything else. Okay, so here's my digger. Let's get him, see if we can get a digging. Okay, increase machinery. Okay, I don't like that bottomless stomach. I don't know how bad it is, but all right. So this guy has a morale bonus, and he's better at cooking, even though he's not a cook. But he also sucks down more oxygen. Don't like that either. I definitely don't want flatulent. Increased bladder means they pee more, or they have to go to the bathroom more. I do like seeing two things. I don't like this. Okay, 7 excavation. This person can't research and has increased medicine. The can't research is not a big deal, but increased medicine is kind of like, I'd rather give that to a person who has medicine, or who has doctoring, or who has, or who does like research or something. So, okay, don't want flatulent. The thing with flatulent is that if they're flatulent, they fart a lot, and basically what that does is it creates methane, which is a gas that I don't want in my base. I want to keep my base to oxygen, CO2, polluted oxygen, which will be cleaned, hydrogen, chlorine. Basically, that's effectively what I want. I don't want any extraneous stuff. I don't know. I think methane can later be used for powering things, but yeah, I don't want to. Okay, floral scent. Okay, gains nighttime attribute bonus. So that's kind of interesting. Gains +3 bonus to all attributes at night. So I could put this guy on a night shift, and he would gain a +3 bonus to all of his attributes. Narcoleptic, falls asleep periodically. They don't fall asleep for very long, so I'm not really overly concerned about that. He's got +7 excavation. I'll stick with that. All right, excuse me. Last but not least, I need to get a cough button. Oh, I do have a cough button. Did it work? Oh, there it goes. Oh, my mute button muted me, but it didn't unmute me. That was interesting. Okay, well, something I gotta fix. Anyway, let's go back to Rowan. Reroll, 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 reroll. If I can get science and doctoring, that might be okay. Knowledge plus 7. Nope. Flatulent. Nope. Science and machinery. That's not bad. Decreased bathroom use speed. So he's stuck in the bathroom for longer than normal. He does have diver's lungs, though. I'd rather have that on this guy, but... it's funny. Well, I mean, these two are going to be running around and doing work. Decreased bathroom use speed. Does have operating, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I'll stick with this person. So this person is... So I always name my dupes after what they do, just so that I can like recognize them on sight. So this guy does science and machinery. So he's going to be, let's see, science and machinery. He's going to be techno and go so technology and science. Why not? This guy's going to be digging. So he's going to be mole man. And this one is creative. Her name is already pretty cool, but I'm going to make her artsy. Artsy. So I'm gonna spell this. Artsy. I-E or Y. I'll stick with Y. I kind of like I-E. Makes it more like a name, you know? Alright. Here we go. It's time. Finally. 13 minutes into this charade to embark on my grand adventure. Woo! Alright, let's see. I've awoken at the target location, but colonization efforts have already hit a hitch. It was supposed to land on the planet's surface, but became trapped many miles underground instead. Although the conditions are not ideal, it's imperative that I establish a colony here and begin mounting efforts to escape. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the game and I'm going to take a look around. I do have a mod that lets me zoom. It's not turned on. Well, I normally have a mod that lets me zoom out much further than the default zoom out. I don't have any of my mods turned on. Oh, don't worry, none of my mods are like cheaty mods or anything like that. So, okay, so this is interesting. My water is right below me. Oxygen, and CO2. Let me go here. Oops, wrong overlay. Let's go to gas. So CO2. So we got pretty good oxygen here. There's chlorine there, so that's good to see. Chlorine down there. Hydrogen down there, but I usually don't use the hydrogen that comes with the base. I usually make it. Well, that's fine. So the first thing that I want to do here is figure out where am I going to... I like to keep the printing pod in the center of my base. So like this area here this area in the middle would have like the Great Hall eventually, and maybe a kitchen. Although I try to keep that isolated or insulated. Excuse me. And probably at least my initial research stations. And I put the bedrooms on one side, and then I put like I'd put like machinery or like systems for like doing things like taking germs out of water and whatnot over on the other side. And then down here I would either put my power generation down below or way up above, but I also want to keep my bedrooms higher. So I'm gonna put my bedrooms over on this side. So first thing I want to do is I have 3 dudes. We have 16,000 kcals to start with of food. So I'm going to have you dig out. Let's have you guys start there. And then I'm also, that's going to be that's not going to be where I put the bedrooms. I might put a bedroom there initially. So let me think about this. I want to put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many spaces is this? 2, 4, 6, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't seem like enough. That's okay. Let me start these guys working, and I'm going to speed this up to speed it up. So the first two things that I want to do is toilet and water supply. Because the sinks and the the sinks and the toilets will need the water supply, or we'll need water, and then okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think what I'll do is I'll start my first ladder. Man, I really don't like that this water is here. I wish it was over. It's kind of annoying. Maybe I'll. See, the thing is, I want to use. Okay, so the printing pod here gives off light, right? This is one of those tips that I picked off of YouTube, right? So I can actually like have plants out to, let's see, 1, 2, 3. This only goes 2 over. I guess I could. I don't like this. This is way too close. What's the temperature? That's 22 degrees. 22 degrees. 0 germs. I want to keep it that way. Well, what I may do. Okay, let me try this. I'm going to put a ladder, so that goes out 2 space. So I can plant to there, and then this would be a space that I want to leave open for, okay, let's do this. I'm going to take this down to here, and then I'm going to take this to here, and then I'm going to try to push this water over to the left by building tile. Now, in the meantime, but that is where I want my ladder to be, I think. And it's actually great because it doesn't hit this oxalite, which is super useful to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dig, leave a floor there. We're going to have 4, and we're going to go over 14. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my bedrooms right. My first bedroom bathroom. Whoops. Cancel that. My first bedroom bathroom combination will be actually starting here, and I'm doing this little trick that I picked up from Sky to, which is on his tutorial videos, to put 2 pneumatic doors, one right on top of the other, basically because they let air and gas, or sorry, they let gas and water through, but they don't take away from morale or aesthetics. So this will be where my first bedroom goes, is right here. There's some oxalite there, which is good. Also be my bathroom. And so what I will want to do is dig out. I need water. So let me dig out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 things deep. How deep does this thing go? It goes there. That'd actually be pretty good. Put a pitcher pump right there, but I like to give it a little room to grow. So let's put. I'm going to put this pitcher pump here. And then I'm going to put some tile. Actually, I need to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Normally I do 4 spaces and then tile. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces and tile. Actually, no wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 tile. 1, 2, 3, 4 tile. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I want. Nice. All right, so we'll dig this out, and then we'll build that. So that'll be my water supply. Now, for my bedrooms, I got to think about this. So normally, eventually, I want to be able to put decor, bed. Should take decor would be 1 space, bed would be 2 spaces. Actually, yeah, decor, bed, space, wall, decor, bed, space, wall. So I know that at the beginning you shouldn't be worrying about things like making separate bedrooms, but well, okay, I won't worry about it right now. But I'm gonna put we'll put that one there. We'll start here. We'll put that there, and then we will put a. Let's see. Decor, bed, space, wall. Wall would go there. Decor, bed, space, wall. So I'll put this here. That'll give me enough room to actually maneuver later. And then I will put my let's see, medicine. I want my wash basin. And I want a, where is it? It's under plumbing. I want a outhouse. And there's stuff in the way, so I have to dig it out. Now I use shortcut keys, but the shortcut, this is digging. Dig, cancel, deconstruct. I'll try not to use the shortcut keys if I can, but let these guys, oh no, sand up, plop, 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 plop. Oh God. Sand is sometimes the worst. All right. Let's see if we can get this all done by the end of cycle 1 so that these guys will actually have a place to pee in the morning. And I'll also want to put a tile here so that we don't... Actually, I'm going to put it here so that we don't get... So if somebody does pee, we don't get it in the damn clean water. We're going to cancel this, and we're going to dig this space out instead. And they can climb up to 2 things high. So that's not something you need to worry about, really. Okay, so now I can put down that toilet. Which will go here. Perfect. Let's dig all of this out. Okay, we've got beds. We got beds first. I should have done toilets first, but whatever. I'm going to have to dig out enough spaces. So they need 2 spaces to actually get their little bodies into. So I need to dig that up a bit. I'm going to have to push this water even further away. Let's see. Deconstruct that. Oh, and they're breaking for food, and then they're gonna go to bed because that's the way these guys work. Bum bum bum. I have no water. Oh. Now they're gonna talk. Yada yada yada. Oh, and then Mole Man's gonna fall asleep because I've only made 2 beds. That's fine. Let me make another one. So Mole Man falls asleep right there, and Artsy falls asleep right. Oh no. Mole Man fell asleep because he was narcoleptic. Artsy fell asleep in the corner because she had no bed. They don't have. I need to up the priority on this. So you can prioritize things. You hit the P down here, and then you choose a number, and then you prioritize it. 5 is the default. Lower priorities are numbers under 5. Higher priorities are numbers over 5. Okay, we have water. All right. So that pushed that stuff over 1. I really would like to have pushed that over a little bit more, but I'm not gonna, beggars can't be choosers, Maybe I can get this to go in here. Let's dig out this. Okay, that water's not rising there. How much pressure? This water's pretty pressurized. One of the things I'm concerned about there. And I just lost all that stuff. Okay, so let's see. Actually, if I dig this out, and then I put a ladder down here, then I can deconstruct this and put in tile. That'll push the water over even further. Uh-oh. Come on, guys. Oh, no! Oh, no! Okay. We need to dig this out, and we need to do it fast. So priority 7, go! Get it, guys, get it, get it, get it, get it! Oh, man. There we go. Now I need them to mop up this water so they don't get their soggy feet. And then I have to have a place for them to dump that water, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. So I'll put some tile in here. Not deconstruct. That is fertilizer, so it should be alright with that. How much? Okay, this has no germs. This has no germs. So let me put in a bottle emptier. That'll go there. And hopefully this water that's here has no germs. Carbon dioxide. Okay, these things are all done. I'm going to set the wash basin's direction to right, not left, that's left, to right, meaning that anytime somebody uses the restroom as they exit the bathroom, the quote-unquote bathroom, they will they'll wash their damn filthy little monkey hands. Okay. I kind of don't want to block that off, but I do. Actually, I don't need to because I really want that oxalite to stay. You know what? I'm gonna dig out some more dirt here just so that I can get this airflow through to there. So let's bring this ladder up. That should be fine. All right, sweet. We have water and we have beds. Now they have enough food to last them for a little bit, and they're eating like muckroot, which is this crap that they find laying around. Ooh, this is a nice little area here. Any more areas like that? This is pretty good. I'd really like to use that for power generation, but I don't need to. But I'd want something below it, or to the side of it, so that people go through. So what I'm talking about here is there's a thing there's a morale booster that you can do, which is a nature reserve. Nature reserves need to have, I think they need to have at least, where are the rooms? Nature reserve. At least 4 wild plants, park sign, and no industrial machinery. Speaking of park sign, I need to work on getting my research started. So I could put a park sign in here, or I could put a park sign in here. 1, 2, let's see. Bluffbriar, bristle blossom, mealwood, that's 3. Mealwood, bristle blossom, and muckroot. So this would qualify. This looks like it would qualify, and this would qualify. But in order for them to get a morale boost from the nature reserve, they need to go through it to get from during their work day. So well, this would work too. It's not a very convenient place for it, but there's quite a few of these. Is this one? Yeah, it's not bad. That would actually probably work out because I could just bring like my tile over here, and I'd like skip a level. Maybe I'll do this one as my nature reserve. Then I'll build some stuff over there. Anyway, in the meantime, I've got 3 beds. Let's build out I don't want to touch that oxalite. So let's dig out this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be a little further than I really want to go because, well, actually, I guess that's not too bad. Let's go to there. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, I'm going to lock these top ones, and I'm going to leave these bottom ones permanently open because reasons. Also, this is blocked in, so nobody can use that bed. And somebody else is going to fall. So yeah, Mole Man's going to fall asleep because his on the floor because his bed was blocked by sand or something. Wonderful. So he's going to wake up with a sore back, which is just the worst. What a pain. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. Wake up, my little boys and girls and boys. I don't even know. Wake up, my little dupes. Let's start digging out some stuff. I'm gonna initially put my research over here. Keep that oxalite running. Whoa, that oxalite just disintegrated. Oh, that's what it does. Okay. Alright, whatever. So I want to keep a space on each side of the ladder open. This is theoretically right now, I think this is going to be my main vertical space. And so what you want to do is you want to have something that gives you quick access down and eventually quick access up. So the quick access down is something that you can get really early on, which is a fireman's pole, which is like ridiculously fast movement down. And then way later on, I haven't even gotten to it in my main game, but there's some sort of like pneumatic tube, I think, that the dupes can go through, which is pretty cool. You can pretend you're at the bank and you're shoving people in at the teller. Okay, so let's take a look at let's take a look at my light source. So I'm gonna want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is going to want to be like a door. Put a door in there. And then, let's see. Maybe. I'll have to see how that works. Let me see. Oh, there's a bunch of these guys. Muckroot, Bluffbriar, Bristleblossom, Muckroot, Muckroot, Mealwood. So that's my 4. So I can afford to get rid of this stuff here at the front, which is good because I want to put in a door at the same level. Well, okay, this isn't going to work. But let's see. This will work. Cancel this. I want to put a door here. The reason why I'm doing all this is because I want to put a ladder over here because I want to take out some of these blocks so that this light from this from the printing pod can actually reach things, because certain plants need light and this is free light with no heat. That's the important thing there. So let's see what we can do about, I'll put this here. That's not ideal, but that's fine. That's fine. I only really need one main vertical for the pneumatic tubes eventually. So that should be fine. Let's take... let's have them build that first. There's a bunch of oxygen in here, which is actually really good. When I release that. Then I'm going to remove those. Wait, are you guys... Oh, okay, I see what they're doing. Now, for right now, I'm going to lock this closed. Well, no, I'm not. I'm going to lock it closed after they dig these two out, because I don't want these shine bugs to escape. If the shine bugs escape, that's super annoying. Oh, God. Get out of there, Techno. What are you doing? He's smelling flowers. Oh, it must be the end of his shift. Oh, God. What are these guys doing? Oh, they have no work to do. Oh, we can fix that. Techno, I want you to actually move to here. Alright, now I want people to lock this door. Because there's plenty of other flowers that people can consume. Good. I'm going to save that for my nature reserve. Reserve. Now, let's dig out this section here. Oh no, Techno's gonna fall. Okay, let's take a look at my light sources. So, I can do one here. I can do one there. Well, I'll make sure this doesn't get blocked. Okay, so before I think about that, I need to actually set up research, because I need to research the bits that I need for this. So, let's dig all that out, and then I'm going to put in a research station, which will be here. And then I'm going to put in, that's going to require power, so I'm going to put in a manual generator and a battery. Okay. Manual generator will connect to the battery. All of that will connect to the research station. All that's going to do right now is set up research. And then I have to go to research, but the research station hasn't been built, so I can't do that yet. Printing pod. There's a new printable available, which means I could get some stuff, or I could get a new dude. Let's see what our options are. Choose a blueprint. Mirthleaf seed. I don't know what that is. Suit wearing. This is a very fast running person that farts frequently. No, thank you. This is a loud sleeper that snores. The person that snores loudly. These people aren't terrible, but they're kind of annoying because you can't actually put their bed within like 3. I think it's 3 spaces of on either side of another person. This person can't do digging errands. This is a cook and a rancher. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, hold on. I am going to cancel this right now. I'm going to make another bedroom real quick, or as quick as I can. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a floor. Oh, I don't actually need to make that. I just want to mark it. And then this will go up to here. And then this will be dug out. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Right. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna put my stuff that. Ooh, I need hard digging. None of these guys can do that yet. I need Mole Man to get some points. Let's see if he'll get points by the time this stuff is dug out. Sandstone. There is tons of sandstone. And that doesn't matter because by the time you're like at like, I don't know, cycle 150, 170, you're going to start running out, at least in the immediate vicinity. Is any more stuff explored here? So we got more chlorine over here, so that's good. Wow, there's plenty of chlorine. That's going to be great for chlorine is used for disinfecting. So you can disinfect, is that oxalate? It is oxalate. It's too bad it's right in the middle of that. Oh well. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put the manual generator. Well, let's wait till we're done with this. Put that there. I'm going to put a battery there. I'm going to put a research station there. Now, this is all temporary. Then I'm going to put, I have to put a wire between all of them. So getting back to this, is what I was going to explain was, so generators power, well, they power anything that needs power. So this is a manual generator. Manual generator is basically a hamster wheel. It's a person hamster wheel. It's a hamster person wheel. Somebody runs in that, like that guy, who's doing right now for no reason. Well, he's charging up this battery. When the battery is full, he can leave that thing, and then the battery will power whatever it's going to power. Right now, I mean, when somebody's running on this wheel, it takes up their time, right? But it depends on how slowly the battery goes down. Okay, so research station is up. I'm going to set my research, and I'm going to start with basic farming. And I'm going to want meal preparation and farm tile. So anything that is along a line, you can actually just like queue. So if I want to do animal control, I'll queue all of this stuff, but I can't do that yet because I don't have advanced research. So I'm going to go up to meal preparation. This will get me. The first part of this isn't super important. The planter boxes will be important, but I don't tend to use them unless I'm like putting a special plant in for like cooling or you know, recycling carbon dioxide. The algae terrariums can be kind of important, especially at the beginning. What I'm looking for is this farm tile, this mess table, and the electric grill. So the electric grill, although it uses electricity, it does let you make cooked foods, which are basically slightly improved. The farm tile is what's important. This is where I'm going to grow. I can grow food without... You can grow food in a planter box too, but this is a little bit better of an option. So I'm going to go ahead and set that. I want to set some priorities here. So on the priorities table, you can set these individuals to basically concentrate on certain things. So Techno, so you'll notice that Artsy, who has 7 points in decorating, has this like dark pink because this is very good, you know, at this one thing. Mole Man, very good apparently at attacking. Weird. But what I'm looking for is digging. Excavation skill 7. I guess attacking uses the excavation skill. I don't know. So I'm going to set him to a high priority for digging. I'm going to set Techno. I'm going to set you for a high priority for researching, and I'm not going to let anybody else do it just so that it's like I make sure that that's a thing that happens. So that's going to set you to very high priority. Everybody can dig. I really only want one person, a very specialized person decorating. So Artsy, you're going to be the only one to decorate, and you're going to make it a high priority. For digging, I mean, I'm going to set his priority up, but not to the highest, because I do want him to do other things as well. So if there's a digging thing, he'll... Okay, so these shine bugs here, these shine bugs are actually pretty cool. They give a ton of decor. See, all the shine that it's giving off, all this green is decor, and decor gives you morale, and morale is how you get skills. But it's really bad to have a shine bug in your bedrooms, because then nobody can sleep. So I'm going to try and... This is going to be a bedroom, so I'm going to block this off. Set that for a priority of 7. And while I'm thinking about the bedroom, I'm going to put all this stuff in. So we'll put in the wash basin. I'm basically going to repeat this. And I don't have my add-ons, so I don't have my blueprint add-on. That's just fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're all good. We're all good. Everybody's good. Plumbing is my outhouse. And then I'm going to put in another series of doors to separate the bathroom. If you go up to the room overlay, you'll see I have a barracks and a latrine. Dedicated rooms give small bonuses. Well, later on, large bonuses, but right now, small bonuses. Cot. And that one appeared in midair. So let's turn off the room overview. Okay, so I can't dig those out yet. Is there any skills yet? No. Colony requires a food source. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. So let me look at this. Actually, I need to research. Okay, research is going. As soon as I have those farm tiles, I'm setting up a food source. Which basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make all of this down here into meal lice farming. And then this area that's around the light will be bristle blossom. Now, neither one of those are great foods, but they're better than nothing. And right now I have, what do I have? I have 13,000 kcals of muckroot, which is like a vegetable that just kind of lays around on the ground. I've got 13,000 kcals of nutrient bar, which is stuff I came with, and apparently they found some meal lice. Oh, they found some meal lice on these plants. Actually, speaking of, I should... okay, first of all, what I should do is put up a tile there so these bugs don't escape. Let's set that for priority 7. And then what I should do is set harvesting to all these plants. Let's auto-harvest these plants. Those are the only ones I can reach right now, but that's fine. I'll set these to auto-harvest as well, and then I'll probably actually dig my way in there, but I'm going to wait a few minutes because I've got more important things to deal with. Alright, it's nighttime. Everybody's going to eat, and everybody's going to sleep. Good night. Oh, that's right. I wanted to bring the dupe in. It was the cook and the ranching guy. Now, I don't have a job for him right now, but he can't dig. It's interesting. Well, I don't need creativity. Athletics is interesting, but man, that's a flatulent. Cannot do digging errands. Is this person really worth it? I mean, I had a lot of trouble finding somebody with husbandry. I guess so. Let me see. Cuisine and husbandry. So that's a cuisine and an animal handler base. It's a cook and an animal handler. So this will be like Meat Man. I'll just call him Meat Man. Alright. Let's print him. Now I've got a new guy, and why did I have it paused? I have no idea. Alright, now I have 4 people, which also means that my food is going to go faster. So I need to really speed up that research. Let's make this research higher priority in general. It's like, if there's anything that's a base priority, I want my Brainiac over there to not do it. Okay, the rest of these guys... Oh, I have to set up storage. Let's set up storage. All this stuff that's on the ground is terrible for your people's morale. So I want to pick some stuff up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a... I don't like 3s. I like 2s and 4s for the most part. Two. I guess I can do that. Yeah, let's do that. I can always rearrange stuff and deconstruct things later. It doesn't matter. Why did he take that out entirely? I told him to just harvest it. Oh, I guess that's what muckroot does. Alright, deliver the stuff, guys. Oh, this oxalite's being wasted. Well, actually... Oh, yeah, that's really being wasted. No good. Let's make a... see if we can make a path through there. I don't think they'll be able to dig down that far, so I'm going to have them build a little small ladder. It probably doesn't need to have... Oops. Probably doesn't need to have this bottom part. Probably just needs a little tiny bit right there. Alright, get in there and... Oh, what just happened? Somebody's applauding for something. No oxygen diffuser built. Okay, so I don't have an oxygen source right now. I don't need to see all these tutorials. Although some of the tutorials in this game are actually really good. Okay, now you should be able to take that out from this ladder, guys. Oh, Meatman can't dig. Okay, that's all I wanted. Okay, I've got to get my storage. There it is. Alright, guys. Storage bins. We are going to build a row of them. So, storage bins are where they store all of this crap. We want to be careful with what they store, though, so I want to go through this. That's fine. That's fine, although later I'll take the coal out and move it to a place where it's more useful. Critter eggs, that's fine. Cultivatable soil, dirt, that's fine. Filtration, that's fine. I want metal ore. I want algae. I'll probably put somewhere else later, but that's fine. Rock. So I haven't found anything terrible yet, so I'm just going to select all. And this is a glorious function. There's this thing called copy settings here when you have one of these selected after you've changed all their settings. You click on that, and then you can just blanket apply it to all of the other things of the same type that you mouse over, or that you click and hold and drag over. So I'm going to wait until they're finished making all of these, and then there's going to be a massive cleanup effort. It's going to be awesome. I should take this ladder down to here so they can get at it from both sides. Okay. Copy settings, and boom. And now these guys are just going to clean up everything, otherwise they're going to be idle. Okay, those are locked off, that's good. Alright, what's my next thing that I have to do? Okay, I have to do my farming thing, so I need this research to be done. Let's do it, let's do it. 10 out of 20. Come on, Techno. Knew I should have gotten a 7 research person, but whatever. Anybody got skills? Oh, Meatman's got a skill. He came in with a skill. He can cook. So he's got exactly what it said. Critter ranching. Well, I don't have any job for him right now, but I'll make him a cook for when I can. I'll give him a little chef's hat. Nobody else has a skill yet. So he's going to go down here and get his little chef's hat, and boom! Yeah, look at that. Isn't that great? So, cooking food. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to move my food. Let's look at my overlay. Where's my carbon dioxide? Carbon dioxide's all down here. What I actually want to do is create what I call a carbon dioxide trap. Actually, everybody calls it that. It's not just me. Which means that when there are duplicates like breathing and whatever, carbon dioxide always goes down to the bottom. So take that out. Carbon dioxide always goes down to the bottom. Dude, do I not have any water? I don't have any water, do I? 14 visits remaining. So what you would do is you would create a bunker type of thing with it's all surrounded by like non-air permeable tile, and then move... and then basically all the carbon dioxide goes down to the bottom, would go into there. The reason why you want to do that is because, especially early on, you want to use power for as little as possible. Most power stuff generates heat, and heat is bad, right? So, alright, so I'm going to set that ration box to all cooking ingredients and edible, and then I'm going to get rid of this one because I want to put farm stuff here. Now, the other good news is that this ration box being down here at the bottom, if we look at our overlay, this red here, this is the oxygen overlay. The green is oxygen, the red is carbon dioxide. Well, green and blue, this is oxygen. Oh, shoot, there's a shine bug got out. Where did that shine bug come from? Oh, he must have come from up here. Dang it. That's going to be a problem. Okay, let's try and stop that from being worse than it already is. I wish you could wrangle these guys. I can't. I don't have the technology for it. You can just dump them in here. Okay, I'm gonna... This is stuck open. I'm gonna set it on auto so that thing doesn't get through. Alright. Oh, yeah. I wanted to bottle emptier. Liquid water. There we go. Oh, actually, I don't need that. Whatever. Okay. Oh, research is done. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, so this is where things get a little more interesting. Let's see. Food. I want farm tiles. Now, I want to put the farm tiles over next to the... Not that. Light overlay. There it is. I want to put the farm tiles next to this guy. Let's see. That's generating light there and there. There, there, and there, it looks like. Although it's hard to tell because that damn bug is in the way. There. And there. And then I'm going to basically make all of this farm tile because I'm going to plant meal lice there temporarily. This is eventually going to become something else, but because I don't want these guys to be living off of meal lice forever. Also, I probably don't have enough seed for all this stuff anyway. Okay, that needs to be... Yeah, see, I only have 3 blossom seeds. Okay, that needs to be blossom seed. And I'm going to make that blossom seed. And then this will be meal. Wait, do I have another blossom seed? What was it? Oh no, they haven't planted it yet. Did I tell this thing? Yeah, I did. Okay, this is going to be mealwood plant, and I'm just going to copy. Can I copy the settings? Yeah, I can. Okay. Now, mealwood doesn't require direct light. It just requires water and dirt, basically. So this will keep my guys fed for a fair amount of time. Which is good. I don't know how much more mealwood seed I have, if any, but I'm gonna... Yeah. That is probably all of it. But we'll figure it out. Okay. So... a lot of shine nymph eggs in here. Should keep those guys busy. I won't worry about the rest of this stuff right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put another row here. And I'm going to put another one here. So we'll dig out this. And that should be... do this. I'm going to put this ladder right up. Actually, you know what? I bet I can move that ladder over one. Yeah, let's do that, because there's no plants here. Let's put a tile here, and a tile there, and another door, a pneumatic door, right there. And then we will cancel that one that I accidentally put there, and we will unlock this one. Then I will deconstruct this, move the ladder over one, and then I'll have enough space for another pole. Speaking of poles, let's take a look at my research. So, what's the next thing I want? There's the jumbo batteries to be nice and useful. There's internal combustion. I'm going to want advanced research pretty early. Let's see. Refined renovations. I want that fire pole. That'll give me the rock crusher, which is nice. Ceramic. I don't know what ceramic's used for. I think skill scrubber, supercomputer. So that'll give me the supercomputer. What else do I need here? Is there anything I need immediately? I could use decor, at least up to this point. I can't do large sculpting blocks. I'll need gas eventually, but not right away. Liquid, not right away. I guess I'll just stick with... Let's see, refrigerators, hydroponic. Oh, that's advanced. I don't want to do advanced just yet. I need to get this first. So, okay, I'm going to do these two, just so I can unlock that. Oh. Alright, unpause, and let's go. Okay. And if folks are wondering why I'm doing this on a Monday night, does it really matter? Because I've not been keeping my schedule. I was actually on a business trip for all last week. And then, or not all last week, the week before, wait. Yeah, the week before last. So, yeah. And then this past week, I was just kind of trying to catch up. That always happens when I'm dealing with work stuff. All right. So, where's my light source here? That's hitting that. It's not actually hitting that anymore. So if this gets in the way of that. Okay, so I have to think about this for a second. Let's deconstruct this. And then I don't want to put a farm tile here, so the light will go past both of them. And then I want to put one maybe here and here? I can't put one there. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. That only goes up 1, so I can't... That goes up 2, so... I can put one here and here. Yeah, let me give that a shot. I guess that'll work. I mean, I can't do anything with them yet anyway, because I don't have blossom seeds, but this shine bug being here is super annoying. Alright. Getting rid of those. Actually, cancel this. I'm going to do something different here. I'm going to set this ladder to here. Like so. Okay, research complete. Very nice. Oh, that's just the first one. That's that one. Okay. Well, once these are built, I'm going to make this one into a mess hall. I'm going to make... Let's see. Mess hall can only be a certain size. What size is this? This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 by 4. So that's 40. The mess hall can be 64 tiles, so cool. Alright, and then we'll do furniture, and we'll put mess table. How many people do we have? We have 4 right now? I can put in like 6. I have 6 tables. No, yeah, I have 6 beds. 1, 2, 3. I'll put in 4, 5, 6. It's not going to be very good. Great hall. It's not wide enough. This water really threw me for a loop. What I might do is actually make the mess hall twice this height, and then put, like, I don't know, a ladder or something. I hope a ladder doesn't mess with it, so to speak. Let's open that. Let's lock that. Ah, shine bug. Get out of there. Research takes, like, for some reason it takes water and dirt. I don't understand why that's the case, but it does. Let's deconstruct this ladder. Well, the good news is the shine bug in here will make this area nice and attractive. Look at that. Look at that. All these plants make this area nice and attractive. Look at all these shine bugs and like maximum decor in here. Look at the little babies. I'm like using this as an impromptu shine bug, like, I don't know, ranch. Okay, now that guy's up there. Alright, sweet. Okay, let's take a look at our research now. So we have advanced research. We can make the supercomputer. I'm going to move up to refined renovations because I want to get the fireman's pole. Eventually I'm going to use a rock crusher to do some basic conversions of ore, but that'll be a while yet. Alright. Bum, bum, bum. And we'll dig this out. Dig, 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 dig. Okay. So the ladder's in better shape now. Yay. Yay, ladder. Let's take that to there. Actually, I could make that more farm, but why? Okay, meal lice is doing well. I want to lock this. I mean, I'd kind of like to harvest all these plants, but I don't want to let these shine bugs out. Actually, let's not lock this. Let's just make it so only one person can go in there. Let's do Mole Man. So nobody can go in there except for Mole Man. And then I'm going to set all of these things to harvest. Boom. Hopefully letting only one person in there at a time will make it so that it's not quite so apt to let shine bugs out. So you know, a bunch of jerks. Okay, that just pulls muckroot up. Oh shit. Wait. Buried muckroot, bluffbriar, bristle blossom. Okay, this muckroot I cannot allow to be harvested. So do not harvest that. Do not harvest that. You can harvest the rest of this shit. Muckroot doesn't grow back. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. That is it. I want to put that park sign up. I got no reason for these guys to go through here. At least not right now. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's take a look at our skills again. Ah, everybody's got one skill. So Mole Man definitely needs hard digging. And I'll give him his little hard digger's hat. Hard digging hat. Techno needs... oh, yeah, that lets them use the supercomputer. That's going to be super important, so to speak. Then we'll give them their little advanced research, like colander on their head. And Artsy needs to be able to make art. So we'll give her the art skill. And she'll get a little beret, or whatever the hell that is. Alright, so I can get another... My food's pretty good. I can get another duplicate or a care package. Let's take a look. Okay, so my care package option is nutrient bar. I got an artist farmer. Then I've got this science excavation machinery, kind of jack of all trades here. Snores loudly. Diver's lungs is kind of nice, but meh, whatever. Increased strength, decreased athletics. So they can carry more, but they're slow. And it's a medicine person, so... None of these people really excite me, honestly. I think I will... Should I reject everything? Well, no, I can just use food. This is food. This food, it's not really food that people want, but it's 4,000 calories. I'll just add that. Add that to the pile. Oh, sorry. What I was saying earlier about food is that if you have food that is in a total carbon dioxide environment, which you can see this is, ooh, that preserves the food. So even if it's unrefrigerated, see, it says sterile atmosphere right there under unrefrigerated, which means this stuff will not go bad. So that's what those carbon sinks are for that I was talking about earlier. They would basically be a place where you would put like multiple ration boxes, or actually, I guess it'd be more useful to have them as refrigerators, because refrigerators are vertical rather than horizontal. They're too vertical. And refrigerators give you the option of plugging them into power. So there is that. Let's turn this into tile, just because we can. Turn that into tile. Now, turn that into tile. And that. This stuff here I'm still kind of making. Let's turn that into tile. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not great. Let's do this. We'll make 2 rows of storage for now, and I'll deal with whatever I'm going to deal with there later on. So there you go. Look at that. I got meal lice ready to go, ready to be added to our food reserves. Should I put another? ration box down here? I could finally make that carbon sink because there's a bunch of carbon dioxide here. But this is actually acting as a pretty good carbon sink temporarily. I got some oxygen down here, so I need to make oxygen. Let's see. What's my oxygen? Yeah, see, my oxygen amounts here. This purple means that the oxygen. It means that the oxygen pressure is very low. So, I'm going to need to start generating some oxygen. So I'm going to put in an oxygen diffuser right here. And then it's going to need power, so we're going to hook it up to the power. I might actually put down another battery too, just so that that can last longer between people having to run on it. Let's do that. I'm going to set the priority on that to 7 because my oxygen levels are getting pretty low. Poor mole man. It's like, ugh, this is the worst. No germs in my water. I love it. There's shit in it. Let's look at my germ overlay, see what I've got. Nothing. Oh, I gotta set this to right. Okay. Set direction right. Oh, nobody can run on this generator because it doesn't have a tile underneath it. Set that priority up a little bit. So I got this damn light bug. And the light can be seen through the screens, which is the most annoying part. That light bug might need to die. Or I can just see if I can trap him in there. Ah, there we go. Now somebody can run. Now he's going to charge at both those batteries. And now I've got oxygen coming in, so we'll take a look. Whoops, wrong thing. So you can see that the pressure, the oxygen pressure, is going up. Which is good. Now something I actually probably will want to do here is release oxygen from, like, this chamber. Maybe that chamber. I'm not sure. I guess, let me... Well, oxygen goes above carbon dioxide, so I'm gonna dig that out and let some of that escape. All right, do I have... I don't have fire poles yet. Oh, that requires... Shoot. That requires advanced research. I need to set up a supercomputer. Whoops. Okay, well... That's fine. Let me build a supercomputer then. Where is that? That's under stations. Supercomputer. I'll put that right there. Now, let's take a look at this wire. Okay, 180 watts. This wheel can give off a... What is it? That wheel gives 400 watts. And these hold, I don't know, what is it? 8.9... these hold, well, it says maximum wattage 1,000. Circuit status 180. So, oh, that's the wire, not the battery. Power available, 5.8 kilojoules. I don't know enough about electricity to know how that happens. All I know is that batteries run down when the generator's not in use and they power these things. So that's what's important. Later on, you can actually set up automation, which will let you... it'll let you basically, like, tell generators when to shut off and when not to shut off based on, like, how full batteries are or how full they aren't. Man, look at all this mess. I really need these guys to clean this crap up. I should stop giving them work to do. They're just making more crap. I'm going to set this to priority 6 and have them clean this crap up, man. Nobody's going to want to sleep in there. Look at all that stuff. Oh no, they're going to be sleeping in there tonight. Woof. Oh, look how bad that is. Negative 78. Oh, it's brutal. Luckily, these are actually kind of making up for that. Oh, and everybody, most people are sleeping down here anyway, which has better decor, but not much. Negative 10, plus 21. What's getting that plus 21? Oh, it's the shine bug. Oh, look at that. Shine bug's waking up Artsy. She's like, oh no, because she can. The floor's not there. Poor Artsy. Didn't get enough sleep. Poor Artsy. Wait, why are you wiping off your foot? Is there liquid on the ladder? What's going on there? That was weird. All right. That's fine. Let's see. Copy settings. Boom, boom, boom. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. That'll work. 1, 2. Yeah, that gives me the same amount either way. I thought there was a way for me to get 3 of these on one side, but maybe not. I could put 1 there, one there. But that would block this one, which is fine. That gets 1, 2. No, I still get only 2. Whatever. Oh, this oxygen is released. Eh. This oxygen is released and it's not doing a lot. I mean, you can see it moving in to this area. So that's good. And then the oxygen diffuser, see the batteries are run down. This is part of the automation thing, is that like the batteries are run down so nothing's getting powered, but people are doing other things. I'll probably set this priority to a little bit higher on that wheel, just to make sure it gets done. I want to have as little downtime on power as possible, primarily because of this oxygen generation. Okay, wait, did that say polluted water? Do I have polluted water? Why did it say I had polluted water? Tutorial, polluted water. Where did somebody run into polluted water? Oh well, whatever. Okay, so I've got oxygen, I've got food, I've got water, I've got all the basic needs for my dupes. Now, I need to figure out about so what you'll see here is you'll see this is the germ overlay. The germ overlay is showing that there's food poisoning in this outhouse. If anything from that outhouse gets into this water, oh boy. Oh, there's polluted water right there. Jesus. Crap. So, okay, so that's the next thing that I have to work on, because polluted water, which has germs in it, 24,401 food poisoning germs, that has to be stored somewhere until I can clean it. And cleaning it is a big process. So, first thing I should do is let's make this into a proper. I can't do it. I can't do it down there because that's gonna drain it. Crap. Should be all right though. Let's build it out to. I should make that much wider. Let's cancel this. Let's. This is gonna get people very wet, but whatever. Okay, cancel this because I need to put tile in there. Okay, so how many squares do I have? Each one of these squares is about 1,000 kilograms. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. So I got 5. That's 12. So I got 60 squares plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 67, 68, 69, 70, 70. I have 71 squares. So, how much can I bring this over to make sure this doesn't drop more than... I didn't need to count how many squares I had. I just needed to count how many I can't let it drop past. So, I don't want it to drop past 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 3 times 13, so that's 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 times 5 is 45. I don't want it to go that much. Let's cancel. Let's go back. 8 times 5. It's 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 13 times 3 is 9. That was 39. So let's bring it back one more. Let's bring it back to here. Bring this up. And I can't build that there because... there's these frickin' plants in the way. I need to do something about that. Tile. Bump, 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 bump. No, I'm going to want to do this whole damn thing. Ah, how annoying. How annoying. That's okay. That's okay. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. How are you? Let's take that down to there. And then I will dig out these plants. Oh, that one fell down. And that one fell down. Because my priorities were not set straight. Luckily, those things don't have dirt, don't have germs on them. Germs are what I'm trying to avoid. I want to make sure that like this kind of crap doesn't get into here, because that'll just explode. And then I have to. In my last game, I had to filter through this damn water, this clean, this. It's not purified, but it's clean water. There's clean water and there's polluted water. I had to filter out my clean water through like purification, like 3 or 4 times. It was ridiculous. All right, everybody's going to sleep. Yay! All right. Well, that I think will conclude our adventure for this evening. It's been it's a good 90-minute run. That'll make a good 90-minute video for people to enjoy, I hope. Let me know if you enjoy it. If you don't, if you think I suck, don't tell me if you think I suck. It doesn't really matter to me because I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not doing this for the clicks or the likes or the baits or the whatever. It's nice to have people see the stuff that I work on, that I play on, so to speak. But I, just let me know. I mean, let me know what you think. And that's about it. So thank you, everyone. So that will be... Well, that was a silly thing to do because it turned off my microphone and I was still talking to you guys. Duh. Anyway, that'll be concluding our adventure for tonight. Let's save her. Save Tycoonatic's Evil Lair. And that's good there. Oh, and just as a... Before I leave, let me show folks the actual, like, main game that I'm working on, just so you can see kind of what a... Well, you can see like 1,000 other Oxygen Not Included videos out there. But hey, if you're interested in seeing what I'm actually working on... let's see, I think it's called Gas Thing. Yes, 2 hours ago. That sounds right. Yeah, Gas Thing. Because I was okay. So this will be my offline base. I'll give you a brief tour of it before I let everybody go. As soon as it finishes loading. And it's not perfect, but there's no such thing as a perfect ONI base. It just isn't. I mean, for the most part. But this is it. This is my buddy. This is my boy. My base. Let's pause it. Let's pause it. There we go. This is what I've been working on. I'm at cycle 192. So what we've got going on here, and you'll notice if you watch Skystorm's videos, you'll notice a lot of similarities. The thing is, my layout of my resources and where water is and where gases are is not the same as his. So I did the best that I could, kind of following along with his videos to kind of learn things. And I've learned a lot, and I think I'm in pretty good shape to really work on you know, just about any base. Although I haven't finished watching his videos. He makes a lot of them. Anyway, or other, and like, look, I'm just concentrating on him because he's like the most recent like dude that that I've been introduced to with this stuff. But oh, there we go. Got hydrogen running. Wait, is that? Hold on. I gotta figure out what's going on here. Is that? Whoa. Oh yeah, it's delivering hydrogen. That's cool. Look at it go. I wonder if I have to put a gas filter on this. I guess it doesn't matter. Because it's gonna turn off the pump. Well, it's not turning off the pump now because... Oh no, it is working. Is this vacuum now? No, still hydrogen. So what this is doing is it is pumping hydrogen. Anyway, sorry, I don't mean to be talking about my base. So anyway, this is my base. Lots of storage, as you can see. I got showers. This is my bedroom set up over here. Tons of decor, because decor, as you saw in the previous game, what gives a lot of the beauty. Look at this ridiculously bright shower. 120 decor maximum. Look at this filth over here. Filth! These poor guys working in total filth. Though they don't really have to go through here very often, but whatever. But this will give you an overlay. This will give you an overview of what's going on. So there's an ice biome over here that I'm mining out, or starting to mine out. But there's my gases. Wow, there's a lot of oxygen over here. Or it's, well, okay. This is all like highly concentrated oxygen, super breathable. There's my hydrogen is going up to the top. So hydrogen always goes up to the top. Basically, this overlay only really shows you like what's breathable and what's not breathable. It's not super useful. There are add-ons to give you better overlays. This is carbon dioxide. This is all chlorine in here. This is where I'm cleaning all of my stuff. I got this directly off of one of Skystorm's videos. It's in a different kind of order than his is. But yeah, so hydrogen is going up here. Hydrogen is being pumped down to the bottom down here to give me energy. Coal generators are, well, being fed coal. I'm running out of coal, so I'm glad I just got these hydrogen generators set up. Here's all my power transformers, and here's all my batteries, and these batteries are doing... Oh, I wanted to show you overlays. So that's my overlay. There's my power overlay, so you can see that I've got smart batteries, and I've got heavy watt wire, and then this is all running to various parts, all spider webbing out here, but I have... There's a method to the madness there. This is my... what overlay is this? This is my temperature overlay. So I got a little heat coming in down here. And I got some heat coming in up here. It's a little hot over in the cook area, but this is all insulated. But as you can see, my bedroom area is good. My plant area is good. This is hot because it's just generating heat. But everything's being kept cool because you'll see my... this is my liquid overlay. So all of this is cool water. Cool water. Water from here. This has been cooled down by ice. It's not super cool. It's about 22 degrees Celsius, but water doesn't become a heat problem until 30. So that's helping to water cool the entire base. So I got water coming into my bathrooms. I got water coming into my showers. I got water circulating around the base. I got water coming in to feed my plants because I'm using hydroponics. I got water just everywhere. And then this white pipe that you see here that doesn't have anything in it at the moment, that's my poop pipe. That's where it's all the wastewater goes. Wastewater goes up here and gets dumped into this bin, which is almost empty, and then that bin feeds it up into this area to be these are filters that turn it into Takes the wastewater, turns it into clean water, and then the clean water that still has germs in it from being wastewater gets purified in this room. This room is full of chlorine, purifies everything, just removes germs from everything. It's pretty sweet. This is a water lock right here. You'll see this mentioned in a lot of videos. Super useful for keeping gas in a room, but not having to worry about so. What this is for is if you have a room that has to be full of a gas, like your disinfectant room is chlorine, you don't want to have a door because when the door opens, gas escapes. So you use these water locks. The water locks will always keep the gas in and people can still get through. And then I've got this chimney kind of thing going up here to collect hydrogen because it all goes to the top. That's basically it. So breathable air, power, temperature. This is basically all the materials that are in here. So you can see you see my gases. So black is carbon dioxide, pink is hydrogen. Hydrogen is being created here and here. There's my chlorine, carbon dioxide bottom. I have a carbon dioxide scrubber right there, which is working its little head off. Then you saw this is my light overlay, which I only have light here. Water. This is gas. And let's see. There's gas. Ventilation, decor, we already saw. Germs. There's no germs. I mean, there's germs out here that I haven't mined out yet, but I got no slime lung. I've got no no food poisoning. A little bit of food poisoning in the toilets. That's usual. That's common. Farming just shows where I have stuff that's being farmed. I've also got critter ranching going on down here, so the eggs from these critters are... Why is that guy trussed up? What's going on here? Where are those guys being taken? This is supposed to be my stone hatchling. Don't auto-wrangle the surplus. Well, those guys will eventually escape anyway. So between eggs from those guys and meat from those guys and my farms, doing all right there. And then here's my rooms, stables, barracks, washrooms, barracks, Great Hall, hospital. I haven't actually used the hospital yet. And my automation overlay. So you see there's automation going on. Well, this is automation that came with the... This is automation that I've set up over here, which this one doesn't actually do anything anymore, so I can remove that. And I can get some of the stuff back for it. And then these are the batteries that control various things. Actually, I have to set up the automation for this. And then, while I'm thinking about it, let me do that. Automation. You go to that and to that. And then your job is to, let's see, you will start charging at 20% and you'll turn off at, I don't know, 80%. We'll do it like that to start. All right, sweet. And yeah, so that's my base. You can see it. It's lovely. And that's that. So everybody, have a good night. And as always, don't forget to, I haven't come up with a clever quip to use for my channel. So thanks again. Have a good night. I'll probably see you again a little later this week because I love this game and I can't stay away from all you lovely people who are either watching this live or watching it after the fact. Don't forget to check out my other things, which have no activity on them. So I don't know why you would do that, but I'm going to try to fix that. So thank you so much. Good night.